Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel. Lucky Stars community. Got started here with a new timeless reading. Timeless meaning no matter when you come across this message and it resonates with you, it is for you. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't for those of you liking and sharing the videos. Thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. I also want to give a huge shout out to all of the new and returning viewers and subscribers, and to my amazing channel members. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. All right, so life has been so super busy. Maybe you have noticed that that life is just so super busy. Yeah, I hope everything is going fabulous, amazing, and you are ready for kind of the change of the season that's been coming through. Let's go ahead and jump in and see what is the overall energy for this message here for Aquarius. Overall energy. Ooh, yeah. See, that's exactly what I'm feeling. And it feels very much like Aquarius, like you knew this was going to happen. You knew this message was going to come through. You knew you were going to hear this because you know that you've been doing the work, is what it feels like. It's like, wow, Aquarius, gosh, you have been doing so much. Got the 8s coming through. Okay, ooh, man. All right. Wow, you have the solar eclipse and an autumn equinox on either side of those. Wow. Oh my gosh, I can't. It's like this holy-ish kind of energy, and but you already knew that. You're like, oh, it's like, of course, you knew that this was going to happen or this was going to come through. Okay, interesting. Okay. Your overall energy is healing. So see, you have been doing the work. You have been putting in that effort, and it feels very much like you knew that this was going to come through. You've got this energy of a rainbow coming through. It's like the end of the storm is the rainbow. Oftentimes, it takes a little rain to get the rainbow. If right, it says healing. Now is a time for you to give or receive healing. Everyone has a natural ability to heal others. Yes, even you. So for some of you, you've been noticing this or feeling this, like that you have a healing touch, like something pains you or bothers you, and you can kind of rub your hand on it, or even hover your hand over it a little bit, and it feels better, right? Sometimes you may notice also that when somebody else is hurting, your energy or you being around seems to calm them down, or you are hearing that a lot, that your energy is calming, it's soothing, it's healing, that people feel better around you. But you also have been in a state of healing. So you knew, for some of you, you've known for a while that you kind of are a healer. For others, that energy's been coming through, but it just feels like you knew that the healing energy was coming through. You knew that the new chapter was ready to open. You knew that it was time to you knew that this was this new season was coming through. Okay, doing the healing, having the rainbow at the end of the storm. Okay, or through the rain. Now you have a solar eclipse that came out here. It says big changes are coming. Right? Yes, of course. Okay, it says timing about 6 months. Find your inner truth, you see, and that's part of the healing process, is finding your inner truth. Catalyst for change, transformation, cosmic trigger, beginnings, you see. So you have something very big that's either happened that is a catalyst or kind of has triggered this or is moving you into this space, or there will be something. But within the next 6 months, it feels very much like that healing will be either deeply underway, or you're going to be seeing things from a very new perspective. There's a new beginning coming through. Okay, there's transformation, finding your inner truth. That is very big, but you knew. It feels like you've known that this was coming through. Now you've got back-to-back 8s coming through here. Okay, You've got the Eight of Coins, dedication to the craft. And this feels very much like that healing energy. For some of you, realizing or figuring out that you are a healer or you have that healing energy sends you almost down a rabbit hole, but in the most beautiful, positive way, where you move into a space of learning, of honing, of really nurturing the energy that you have, that healing energy. It's almost like you're going to seminars or you're taking classes or you're getting your hands on all the books that you can to learn more about it. You're honing that craft. You've got that dedication, detailed, specialty, sticking to it, self-employed, achievement, work, mastery, committed. And see, that's where it feels very much like on the other side of 6 months with the solar eclipse that's here, Aquarius, it feels very much like you are moving into that mastery. You feel that dedicated energy because you feel more whole, not that you're not, but in full instead of empty inside within yourself, but also in being of service to others, because this opens up a new portal, a new place. Now, you also have the Eight of Swords, okay? It says self-entrapment, negative thoughts, doom and gloom, drama queen, hands tied, paralyzed, crisis. See, this is the energy you're moving away from, right? For some of you, you've had... I'm just going to say this. You have had a lot of time on your hands because you've been sitting in wounds. You've been ruminating. You've been holding on to. You've been replaying. And this is where you have been staying, okay, within this Eight of Swords energy, kind of that self-entrapment, keeping yourself in the past or keeping yourself in those negative emotions or keeping yourself in that negative space. And now it's going away, right? The eights, you've got the double eights coming through here. You have this energy of moving through that cycle, opening up new, right? And eights for me are kind of that energy of really moving into abundance. Okay, so moving into an abundant state, moving into a space of it feels abundant peace, an energy of, well, here. We'll just move right on to the next card, the Hermit, spiritual mastery. You're moving into a space of your own mastery, mastering your own energy and healing in the process, not only yourself, but assisting others, being of service to others, healing as well. This one says soul searching, enlightenment, guiding light, contemplate, solitude, growth, resolve, advice. And this is that energy that you are embodying. This is the energy that others are seeing. This is the energy of this beautiful movement, okay? And this energy is coming through in a big, big way. You have these big changes coming through, but you already knew that. It feels like you've already known that that was happening, or you already knew that this was going to happen. It feels like there was that catalyst. Now, you also have the autumnal equinox. It says prepare for change. Big changes are coming. Prepare for change, okay? Timing, a few months, right? This is 6 months. Make long-term plans. Express gratitude, harvest, and fall. You see, you have so much beautiful energy around you. You've got this abundance that is growing, right? And it's infinite with the eights. It's moving forward. You have this mastery, right? You're moving out of that self-entrapment. You're moving into that healing of not only you, but of others as well. And it's going to be happening beginning within a few months and about moving forward into the next 6, right? You're finding your inner truth. You're having that healing, that energy that you, for some of you, you've always known that you had, but you kind of put on the back burner, or you kind of, shied away from, because it didn't feel like it was beneficial for a while, but now it's coming back. It's always been there, okay? But you're tuning into it more. You're noticing it more, and other people are noticing it within you. And for some of you, you have people that just come up and they're like, hey, Aquarius, hey, and they want to tell you their life story. They want to tell you all the things they want to, right? They don't, it's as if for some even that they have this energy of self-entrapment, that they feel paralyzed, or they feel like they're in a constant state of procrastination, or nothing ever turns out, or they're not ever getting anything done, or whatever it may be, or they're the ones ruminating. And you, they can feel that energy within you as well, but they can also feel that healing coming through. You knew when people started coming up to you, you knew when you started feeling different. You knew when you started waking up in the morning and not feeling heavy, and or going to bed at night and being able to sleep, that this was coming through. These big changes, prepare for change, big changes coming, spiritual mastery, committed, all of this is where you're moving. You're moving away from that Eight of Swords energy and into that healing energy. Again, you benefit, but all the people or many people around you benefit as well, Aquarius, because you have this energy, and you knew if you tuned into it. For some of you, you knew intuitively that if you tuned into it, that others would feel it as well. For some, that's why you shied away, because you were kind of staying away from that or even afraid of it. But it's coming in, and it's coming in a big way, and there's going to be some very big changes. Okay, there's going to be, prepare for change, very big changes, mastery, self-mastery, okay? Spiritual mastery. You've got a lot of energy coming through, healing. You're mastering yourself, and you help others in the process, okay? Your mindful message is food. What I eat fuels me. I eat the best foods accessible to me. I infuse my food with love and gratitude before eating. So you see, part of this is healing as well, right? Infusing, being very aware, being very mindful of what you're doing and how you're doing it and what you're saying and what you're consuming, not only in the form of actual food, but what you're taking in as far as your all of it, right? Your music, the what you're watching, the information you're taking in, that sort of thing. Hold that highest intention of love and gratitude. Visualize the benefit, visualize how it's helpful, visualize how it's healing, okay? Not only for you, but also for others. For the highest good of all is kind of the energy coming through. This is visualizing the nutrients I am consuming and the love that went into growing and preparing this food, right? There is always love involved, and or holding that intention of gratitude and love always being involved in whatever it is, because everything is a source of fuel that can be positive or negative, including the food that you take, including the people, the food that you intake, the people that you surround yourself with, the books that you read, the information that you kind of take in. Is it all digestible? Is it all beneficial? Is it all positive and or helpful? Okay. Resources and learning, right? Sometimes it can feel as if we take a step backwards, and yet in the big picture, it actually all comes together. I hope that makes sense. It's coming through the way that it is, but you have big changes coming through. But Aquarius, again, it feels like you knew that. You knew this was coming. You knew this was going to happen. These big changes needed to come through. This healing, this mastery, letting go of that feeling of negative, or the doom and gloom, or right, that self-entrapped kind of energy, that crisis or paralysis, letting victim, right, energy, or pulling the victim card often, letting go of that is going to be so beneficial. And again, you know it was coming. It's time for this change, this big change. It's time for it to come through, and you're going to feel it very, very big here, you know, in the next few weeks and moving through the next few months, 6 months or more. Okay. But there's a trigger, there's a catalyst, and that's, you've either already had that or it's coming, but you feel it. You can feel this coming. Okay. I'm gonna leave it there. I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit the like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit the subscribe button right down below and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. Also, check out the second channel, That Wild Spark. You can get there by putting the @ in front of That Wild Spark. It'll, here on YouTube, it'll take you right to it. Or there is also a link down in the description box that you can head on over. Those are all collective readings. They're all timeless, so they are for all the signs, all the people, all of the time. So lots of messages over there. Go ahead and check that out. Make sure you subscribe while you're there. And also subscribe here if you haven't already. If not, what are you waiting for? Also, check out the members area, 3 different tiers, lots of different benefits. Check that out. Jump on in, and we would love to have you. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.